Yes.
I remember your partner took us to Vegas. We would do the Vegas trip every year. You would take them to the Super Bowl, the highest guys in the office, your office, and the other office. Kurt would take us to the Mirage, and I remember we went to a strip club, and we're sitting there, and I'm with 14 fucking animals. You know those guys I worked with.
Sure.
And
Ray, George, everyone.
Ray, George, and the chick
Richie.
kept doing splits. Richie. And the chick kept doing splits, and she had a pimple on her ass, a whitehead. And she had a tremendous ass, and I wanted to eat her monkey. But I had to pop that whitehead first. That's all I wanted to do. And I remember she came over to me. She goes, "You want to dance?" I go, "Listen, I'll give you 20 to pop that pimple on your ass." And she's like, "Get the fuck out of here." And then another girl came up, and she was dancing. Every time she'd split, I go, "Speak to me, oh toothless one." And she got up and threw me and I think George out of the club. She thought George was my little heckling partner. But the lessons I learned in that office, one of the funniest things I ever seen, because I got hired with your nephew.
Right.
I got hired with fucking Lunatic.
Yeah.
And he's on the phone one day, and he's pitching, and I'm around from him, and he keeps going, Julius, hold on 1 second. Julius, he's pitching. Julius, listen to me. And all of a sudden, Kurt walks up to me, and he's helping me do a pitch, and he goes, "If this fucking guy says Julius one more time, I'm going to break his fucking head." He didn't even finish saying that. And you heard Little Feiner going, "Julius." He just stormed over there. "Give me the fucking phone." He pulled the phone from me. He just hung it up. When we were in the back of the Voodoo Lounge, it was, looking back at that now, I was fucked up. You talking about addictions. I would go in there after snorting all night, and I would just put a tissue in my nose. And I would call people with a fucking tissue in my nose, and then when this one would dry out, I'd put the tissue in the other fucking nose. We used to work Friday nights. You'd do the show Friday at 10 or something, midnight, and we had to stay in the
Thursday
office.
night, Friday night, yes.
And that's how I learned how to sell news. That's how I learned how to sell the new ones, when I was in there alone with the incoming calls. And you're really fucking stiff at first. But again, your lesson was, A, to be enthusiastic and make that guy bigger than the guy on the phone. What the fuck are you? I'll never forget the first time some guy lost and I had to go into him for like $1,000. That's an education.
Absolutely.
Anybody could get money from somebody who won.
Right.
Try getting money from somebody who lost, and you got to fucking call him, bring him down to earth, explain to him that was nothing. Listen, you lost 10,000, I lost 30,000. What are you fucking crying about? I lost 30,000. I can't even come up with the 32 to get the kilo of coke from the Colombian that's coming at 3 o'clock, and you're crying to me about your fucking 500. Grab your fucking wife's cunt. Tell her we're going 2-0 tonight, and you just fucking spiel, and you just blow up. And if you look at my videos, that's what I do. If you look at my videos, I'm doing what I would do on the phone, only in a video, and you get enthusiastic as you're pitching. And the more and more you get up, the sale is imminent. The sale is right there. You don't even have to sell them. The enthusiasm fucking sells them. The same thing I did on stage. So I think you should rewrite the book and put it out there for sale, like Gene Perrette and Judy Carter. Call it How to Fucking Influence People and Get Your Dick Sucked.
Like it.
And make money while you're doing
it. Ready to roll. That's fucking awesome. I'll do it. Let's go.
That's the book you got to write.
Well, I can do that.
When you're tired, when you're sick, and you want to just hang at home, what you have in your head can help fucking corporations. They don't even know how to train people. You call these people. You call these fucking people. What do they say? You hold on hold until we fucking get to you. Your business is appreciated. You would never do that.
No.
You would be on that. You'd have 20 phones around you. Fuck you. I got 2-0. Hold on. I got 1,000. You don't even give a fuck. So
no.
What you're doing is fuck. I was thinking about selling again on the phone. Like, I don't want to do comedy. But I was thinking about you, and I'm like, oh, my God, I would do that for 5 fucking years. But there's no business doing that anymore. Everything's on the internet, like you said.
Everything's on the internet. Now, you don't speak to anyone. I don't speak to anybody. I literally do not speak I haven't spoke to a customer probably in 5 years. Like, not a word. It's via text, because now they just want the games. They don't want the story. They don't want to hear nothing. They just text it to me. good to go. Love you. Watch your videos. You make us laugh every morning. Your motivation in the morning, your food throughout the day, your craziness. We live vicarious through you, Stu. We know everything about you. There's nothing you can tell us about you. We don't want to hear nothing. And what I do now, Joe, is it's a simple price. It's one price for everyone. There is no reorder. There is no bump. There is no special games. There is no pie in the sky. It is what it is. Whether you bet $100 million a game or $1 a game, you're getting the exact same games, which is obviously much different than we used to run it in the 80s and 90s. So it works. It works. And now, yeah, they don't go for the sale. You'll never be able to talk to someone. They do not pick up the phone, as you know, just like as you and me know. When we get hundreds of calls, we don't know the person. It's going to voicemail. We're never speaking to someone forever unless we know the person. And truth be told, we don't speak to anybody anymore. I text. I don't have time to talk to people like this. That's why it's such a blessing to be on this podcast with you. I'm literally looking at you. I want to fucking hug you. I want to get an 8-ball. I want to fuck whores now. It's fucking going through our lives. We've done it. We come back from it. There's no stopping us. I think, listen, let's do one last comedy tour. You and me, Joey and Stu, fuck the world, eat our ass. Let's fucking come. I think that's what should be it.
That should be let's
I'm
fucking
ready.
come.
I'm ready. Let's fucking come. We'll smoke blunts with everybody in the fucking crowd. We'll get a place where it's legal. Everybody has to be over 21. We just get fucked up, hug it out, laugh, get fucking naked, and let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Now, Stu,
every time I see people in the street, they're like, Stu, can you fuck my wife? Stu, my wife loves you. I never ate a pussy in my life. I never ate her ass. And I'm eating her ass and licking her clit only because of you. And if you want to, you can fuck my wife. I'm like, listen, I have no prenuptial, so I can't. But thanks for the thought, motherfucker. Thanks for the thought. And then when I see what the wife looks like, I'm like, listen, no disrespect. I would never fuck her. I couldn't get hard if you shot me with testosterone in my penis. She's a pig. A fucking pig.
Now, Stu, I got to ask you something.
Yes.
Because you and I are from the same cut, obviously.
Yes.
With all this politically correct bullshit going on to the world, you still don't give a Frenchman's fuck. You pour it on even more.
Absolutely. No issue about it. The more tighter it gets, I cross the line and I smash the fucking line. And I put my ball sack on your fucking face and I finger fuck your wife while I'm telling you, drop dead, you're a scumbag, you're a pussy, get a fucking life. And that's how I roll.